Friend, I stand to tell you today, no matter how darkness has prevailed over time, one day it must give way to light. It is time light be shown in the matter that has to do with the health of the people of God, particularly in the churches. My heart goes to the family of Pastor Moka and the family of the Lord chosen for losing their beloved one, Pastor Joy. And you know the irony, the first report said she collapsed. The second report said she went on evangelism in some way, came back and just gone. The painful aspect of it and the reason for coming out to say enough is enough of this level of ignorance, some deception as it were. You know, some people say that having married the first wife and died, and married the second one now late, that he is sacrificing them for power. If I ask you, how true is that very narrative? You will actually say, I don't know. But right inside your heart, based on the kind of mindset and story that have been shared even amongst us in the church, you will still say, who knows? I'm here to tell you that I know where this sacrifice is ongoing. Today, so many people are being sacrificed ignorantly in the church. I will also show you the result of sacrifice as demonstrated by what goes on in Nollywood. Friend, ever since we started the message in all types of more churches, don't go to hospital. If you are sick, it is a sign of faithlessness. You're supposed not to go to hospital. If you go to hospital, you will die. Sow a seed. If you sow a seed, God will heal you. Or use the money you're supposed to go to hospital, sow it as a seed, God will heal you. No, you have sickness is a poison, it's an attack, it is an arrow, it is a manipulation of now men, no longer manipulation of the enemies. It's a manipulation. Don't take drugs, take olive oil, or take communion. That one is enough for you. Permit me to tell you, this may have ignorantly been delivered, or as it stands now in a number of quarters, deceitfully being delivered to people, and many children of God are dying every day. I tell you, you get to know what is going on in our society. Many will die, nobody will talk about them anymore. A pastor told me that in their church, they don't announce burial. I told him frankly, that is self-denial. Self-denial. Because Jesus made it clear, he said that a man had 100 sheep and lost one. He left 99 to get to know what went wrong. What did I not do right? Or what kind of narrative has this one that went astray and started sharing that made it to happen, so that I will know how to protect the rest. But today, people will die, nobody will even attend the burial, nobody should hear. No. We need to find out what is going on. For 30 years we have preached that thing. Check out the result. Here is Nigeria where we belong. Nigeria life expectancy is today sitting the lowest in the world, 55 points, alongside with Chad. How did we get here? Should I tell you something? If you doubt this thing, check out the person that is the oldest in your own family now. Or otherwise, check out if there's anyone that is up there. The next person behind, what's the age bracket? To tell you something is going wrong. If you doubt this, I took time to look at the statistics of the Nollywood, where you will now say, even if for no reason, those of the Nollywood stars that are in the public space, so you could know. And I got through their age bracket at the time of demise from earth, average of 50 years. Average of 50 years. We just have to come at this juncture, to face this reality, it is time for us to admit that whatever we are doing in the area of addressing the health of our people, particularly in churches, is not working. If it is not working, we need to retrieve ourselves. Otherwise, it can be described as deception. How many cancer survivors do we have today from there? How many of them have had a heart attack and survived it? A number of men of God, collapse right there in altar. People more are dying every day, and nobody's saying anything. It is time for us to be in position. The Bible says, give no place to the devil. We have given a lot to the devil and wearing all manner of narrative that today, as if God is important. Have I actually said there is no room for God to heal and there's no room for prayer and all that? No, I didn't say so. But he said with men, this could be impossible, but not with God. There are things that are possible. Wisdom that is God component can attend to you. If your problem is poverty dependent, tell God the truth. You shouldn't use witches and wizards, confuse people, and people will be bearing, and nobody's doing anything. Today, as I'm talking to you in Japan, 90,500 Japan citizens are living over 100 years. We are our own, with all our prayers, ignorantly delivered, because he said you pray and didn't receive because you pray out of point. Let us prove them. Where are they? They are all in the grave. Somebody will be sick, instead of telling the person go to hospital, be properly evaluated while we are praying for you. You put it that the person shouldn't go. Man and woman of God, if your member is sick, encourage them to go to hospital while you are praying for them. And you that are sick, and right there, right now, stuff with the mentality that is your neighbor, your uncle, or whosoever is killing you, can't you think? How many people you know that have been told, no, it is an attack, it is poison, and all that? How many of them are living? Can you look at your church? How many people with kidney failure, with chronic kidney failure survived? How many people with stage 4 cancer survived? How many people that have heart attack survived? Regrettably, majority of these things I've mentioned can be prevented and be cured. The things to attend to them are available even in Nigeria. But we occluded our mind. No, if you have money, buy car, buy land, buy anything. But if it comes to your health, you pray. Upside down priority. Satan has pushed across to God's people. Luke 12 verse 15. He said, beware of covetousness. A man's life, priority of God, can't be compared to others. But today, get money. They say buy car, you go and share testimony, buy land, you share testimony. When it comes to your health, that is important to attend to those things you pray. That Satan has taken enough, and we can't continue. That's why I'm calling it, if it is a revolution, we stand against that ignorance that is killing our people. We can't continue. This is an anathema. Whatever we have done in the past 30 years, this is a failure. Last in the class cannot be celebrated. Allow our people to go to hospital, and you go to hospital before it is too late. Please share this to everyone you know, even to your own pastors and members. Let's save these lives that are going and giving this ugly certificate to this country that has shown great faith towards a faithful God who remains faithful. But he said, my people are perished for lack of knowledge. Go and save them through the power of knowledge you got in today. God bless you.